Hey there, and welcome. Today, we're going to dive into some really cool habits from Japan that could seriously change the way you sleep. So, let's get right into it.
Does this sound familiar? You do everything you're supposed to. You get a full 8 hours. You skip that late-night coffee. You go to bed on time. And you still wake up feeling like a zombie. Your brain's all foggy, you're dragging, and you're just counting the minutes until you can get that first cup of coffee. What is going on, right? Well, here's where it gets interesting. On the other side of the world, someone in Japan might have slept for the exact same amount of time, but they woke up feeling calm, focused, and ready to go. You see, it's not always about sleeping more. It's about sleeping smarter.
And that really gets to the heart of it. In Japan, sleep isn't just something that happens to you. It's treated like a skill. It's a way to actively reset your mind and let your body recover for the day ahead.
You know, we live in this hustle culture that almost celebrates not sleeping. But the reality is, without quality rest, everything suffers. Your mood, your focus, your work. The Japanese approach is all about the quality of your recovery, not just clocking in the hours. So let's look at how they actually do it. All right, first up is a really simple change you can make to your environment. It's all about creating the perfect space for deep rest. In Japan, bedrooms are often kept on the cooler side, and the science backs this up. The ideal range for sleep is actually around 15 to 18 degrees Celsius, which is about 60 to 65 Fahrenheit. Now, that's probably a little cooler than what most of us are used to.
And there's some really fascinating science here. Your brain literally has to cool down by a couple of degrees to even get into that deep, restorative sleep. A cooler room helps kickstart that process. It tells your body to release melatonin, it helps slow your heart rate, and it signals that it's time to start the nightly repair work.
Now, let's pair that cool room with a powerful nightly ritual that really takes things to the next level.
So, every evening in Japan, millions of people take part in what's called an ufuro, which is a hot bath. But this isn't just about getting clean. It's a mental reset. The warm water helps all the stress from the day just melt away.
And here's the biological magic. You're in a hot bath, your body temperature goes up. Then, you step out into that cool bedroom, and your temperature drops pretty quickly. That sudden drop is a huge signal to your brain that says, hey, it's time to sleep. It's an incredibly powerful and natural way to get sleepy.
Okay, this next one is all about your mindset. It's a total shift in how you think about being tired, and it can make a huge difference.
Think about it. In most Western cultures, if someone tells you you look tired, it feels like an insult, right? Like you're not keeping up. But in Japan, it's often seen as a sign of respect. It's like saying, I see you've been working hard. I see your effort.
So instead of seeing tiredness as a weakness you have to fight with more caffeine, think of it as a signal from your body. It's just telling you it's time to rest. When you actually listen to that signal, your whole nervous system gets a chance to relax and truly recharge.
All right, habit number 4. This one is about how to handle your energy during the day, not just at night.
You might actually see this in a Japanese office. People taking a quick nap right at their desk. It's a practice called inemuri, which basically means sleeping while present, and it's not seen as lazy at all. It's actually a sign of dedication, that you've worked so hard you need a quick recharge.
The key here is that these are not long, 2-hour naps that leave you feeling groggy. We're talking about 20 minutes max. That's the sweet spot. It's just enough time to refresh your brain and boost your focus without falling into that deep sleep that makes you feel even more tired when you wake up. It's like a quick reboot for your brain.
And our final habit. This one might just be the most important and the most difficult for all of us living in this hyper-connected world.
We're all guilty of this, right? Scrolling on our phones in bed. Well, that blue light from our screens is a huge problem. It basically slams the brakes on your body's production of melatonin. That's the hormone that tells your brain it's nighttime. So you're essentially tricking your brain into thinking it's still the middle of the day.
So, the rule is really simple, even if it's hard. Go tech-free for at least an hour before you want to be asleep. Put the phone away. Use that time to read a book, do some light stretching, or just sit quietly. You want to let your mind come in for a gentle landing, not a crash landing.
So, we've gone through 5 powerful habits, but you don't have to tackle them all at once. The real question is, what's one thing you can try tonight? Seriously, just pick one small thing. Maybe you just turn your thermostat down a couple of degrees. Or you decide to take a warm shower before bed. Or you commit to plugging in your phone across the room an hour before you sleep. Just one thing. And then just see how you feel tomorrow morning.
I'll leave you with this final thought. We plug in our phones every single night so they can recharge.
You deserve that same recharge. But it's not going to happen unless you unplug first.